Hey, and welcome to the show. This show is brought to you by Patreon members like you.
Thank you for being a Patreon member.
As a Patreon member, you get a video of the podcast that we put out twice a month.
Now, on with the show.
What's up from Illinois?
What's going on?
So I put these together, so here's one thing. This guy.
What's up, guys? Thank you. What's up, Jason? What's up, Solid Victor?
All right, welcome back. All right, so what we got going on today is we're gonna do a recap of Knowledge Fest. As you can see from this bench behind us, we have some stuff. We have more stuff. And then we have some giveaways, so that's always cool. And I think we're gonna start in the backwards order. No, that stuff we'll save for YouTube on Saturday.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna start backwards because. Calm down, Jason. And we'll go from there. So that would be easier because the 800-pound gorilla is what happened. Why wasn't my name on the thing?
Right.
And believe it or not, it just came down to a simple slideshow error, and that was it. Okay, and there was plenty of fun stuff that happened afterwards. That's what it was. It was a mistake. It was an omission. It was what it was, and there's really nothing we can go back and do about it. That's it. That's all it was. Was it depressing? Was it sad? Was it upsetting? It was a little bit, but in hindsight, there's nothing we could do about it. It's not like it's going to change anything. So that's that. The thing to remember from all this is this was our first year entering this, and we've never done it before. We've never played this game, as it were. We've never had this competition. We've never done it, so this was our first go around in it, and we learned a lot from it, and we could take that and apply it to next year or the year after or whatever. So a lot came from it, good and mostly good. I don't really. I mean, other than our name not being up there, it was pretty awesome. We had a great experience as far as that goes. Now, the takeaway.
Yes.
There were winners, and these guys. So we'll start with Trusted Tech because the Trusted Tech was the guy I wanted to win. So I had no delusions. I was hoping to win like anyone else anytime.
Actually, you voted for him.
I voted for Nick. I wanted Nick to win.
There you go.
So who is Nick? And you're saying, well, who's Nick? And there again, remember, just because your guy didn't win doesn't mean it's, don't hate on that guy because he's an exceptional guy. And this is the guy I wanted to win, so I was kind of happy for him. So his name is Nick Frazier, and he's from Innovative. All right, he's from Innovative Concepts, and I know his name obviously. It's the Springfield, Massachusetts. So if you're from Massachusetts or anywhere in that area, head over to Innovative Concepts and give Nick a big pat on the back. He's an excellent installer. He's an excellent tech. Great guy. One of the nicest guys I have ever met. And a funny story about Nick was when we first went to Knowledge Fest Dallas last year, he was one of the first guys that walked up to us and was like, hey man, I'm Nick. I work here. I just want to let you know I love what you guys do. And keep doing it, and it was like, wow, okay, because we'd never been to one of those, and
he was the first guy.
He was the first guy that walked up to us. So when I saw I was competing against him, deep down inside, I was like, that if I'm not gonna win it, I want that guy, and he won. So cool. Next installer of the year was Tim Bailey. Now, Tim Bailey is from Trick Factory Customs, and this might be a little bit harder for some of you because he's in Maple Ridge, BC, British Columbia. So a lot of Canadians took away the show this year. There was a lot of Canadians took the show, so it was like pretty neat. Apparently they can't win hockey, but they can win an Industry 12 Volt Awards.
Yeah.
There again, Tim is an amazing fabricator. They both have Instagram. They both have YouTube. Check them out. Give them some love because these guys busted their butts. Just everyone that entered, there was 5 guys in Trusted Tech and 12 guys in Installer. Take me out of both. That's 11 and 4. We're going to do math because we suck at that. That's 15 guys. 15, right? 11, 4. Yeah, 15 guys that are the guys that, if they're in your area, these are the guys, these were the top of the industry.
Correct.
And I consider myself honored to be amongst them because, I mean, why wouldn't I? These guys are great. So you could actually get a full list of them, and I'll
Yeah.
put a link to it down below because it's a long URL, so there's no really things to.
That's right. Shaughnessy is like American teams, Canadian players.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Whoa, easy. So let's do a quick recap
Hey, Bill.
of some
What's
of
up,
the
Bill?
other.
Bill Freeman.
Bill was there. Let's do a
Yeah.
quick recap. Single store winner was Sound Effects in Delaware. That's Matt Schaefer's store, who was a
Yeah.
previous installer of the year. Great guy. If you're not familiar with Sound Effects work or Matt's work,
Julio.
he does have a YouTube channel under Musica.
Music.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put a link to it. Real nice guy, does amazing work there. Spectacular fabricator.
Fabrication. Yeah.
All right, let's scroll down. Certified Auto Sound of British Columbia, single store chain. Really great guys there. Holy crap, they were awesome. Salesman award went to Jay. They call him Cook Jay, but it's Jay Cook. Columbus Car Audio, Columbus, Ohio.
What's up, Ben?
Rookie of the year was Christian King, and he's from. You told me just a minute ago. Perfectionist.
Perfectionist.
Perfectionist out of Anchorage?
No, Alaska.
That would be Anchorage.
Okay, there you go.
Titan Motoring out of Tennessee, my buddy Donnie, he took a ton of awards.
Yeah.
Carlos at MVS took an award for Best Customer Retention Program.
Yeah.
Absolute, your guys' friend on here,
Ada.
Ada, Best Online Presence.
Yep.
Handcraft.
Handcraft.
Most improved was handcrafted.
Yep.
Here we go. And there's
Titan.
Titan. And then some
yeah.
of the industry guys that won awards. What I'll do is I'll put a list to all the award guys. Apparently, I'm going to put a lot of links in the bottom of this video. If you can find them over on YouTube when we do the rebroadcast. So the show was amazing. A lot of winners. It was a lot of fun. But
Yep.
what else did we do? Because there was a whole
Yeah.
3 other days that we were there that were fun. What's up, Ben? We're gonna do some stuff with Ben. We gotta talk. So there's a group. Was it SQology that handles all the shows, all the car shows.
Yeah.
And Ben is one of the guys there. And what we're gonna do, we were talking with them while we were there because we had a lot of meetings with a lot of people, and it was fun. Jeff. And Jeff, we spent a lot of time. Jeff's actually hooked us up with the guys. And what we're going to do is because you guys, we want to talk about shows in your area. So we're going to add a segment in the live shows where you're going to be able to, we're going to tell you, hey, there's a show going on here. Hey, there's a show going on there. But you can also follow them at their website. Ben, could you put up a URL to your website real quick in the drop down? That would be great. And so we thought that would be cool, and it's something we have always wanted to do, and hooking up with those guys is going to make it possible so we can share. So if there's a shop or a show or anything like that's going to be happening in your area, you'll be able to go there and check it out. So, Eric, what's going on?
All right.
Also, so Thursday we got off the plane.
What are we doing?
Facebook, SQology. That was easy.
Hey,
so there you go. So head over to SQology on Facebook, and you can figure out. And there again, we're gonna link up with them, and we're gonna have a segment where we just talk about shows that are coming up. I'm really looking forward to it. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And talking with those guys. You may have seen them when we were doing the tour. They were in the Zebco booth.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which is
They
another
have the
company
Shelby,
we got time to talk to, which was Zapco. So really excited about developing that relationship because we know how you guys feel about Zapco, and that'll be awesome. Hey, from the UK, what's going on? Where's the CDs, Jeff? Come on, Jeff. Where's the CDs? CDs. Yeah. Anyways, so Thursday we got there, and we had some classes that we were going to go to, and we forewent going to the classes in order to help Jeff and Jeff, Jesus.
Aaron.
Why did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of tired. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
To help Jeff and Aaron put the booth together, we also had another guy that was there to help us who had done the Mercedes-Benz, and I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Yes. Jeff, if you're still on, if you could put up his name, that would be great. The 5 of us just went to town and built the booth as fast as we can because our booth was actually like one of the last booths to come in.
Actually, the last one probably.
Was it the last? It was tough because it was just the guy had been sitting out in the truck since like 11 o'clock, and it was terrible.
And I gotta take a 25-minute break all the time. That was crazy, but
Oh yeah,
we finished
dude.
it.
Dude, and the amount of money it cost to bring in 3 crates, we didn't charge enough to be Amp Global's spokesperson for the weekend. That's for sure.
Okay, so
I
next
have to
show.
raise my
Okay,
price.
so by the way,
Bobby!
next Saturday, August
This
24.
What are we talking about? Oh, the next show?
Yeah, it's gonna be in
Bloomington,
Illinois.
Thank
There
you, Ben.
go.
So if you're in the Bloomingdale, Illinois area, definitely go check that out. There again, you can go to their Facebook page, SQology. And over the next little bit, we'll get that all worked out. Adam,
Yep.
what's
What's
up,
up,
Adam?
Adam?
We just told everyone what you won. Best online presence. Paul Morgan, thank you. Net Audio in Wichita, Texas. If you saw that Mercedes that was outside of the Amp Global booth,
Yeah.
it was his. He'd done the work. You could find them on Instagram where they have pictures of it. So it was really cool. I'd actually seen the pictures for it a day or two before, and then the car was there, and I was like, wait a minute, I just literally saw these pictures. That was pretty neat. Really nice car, really sharp, did excellent work. So that was cool. And so anyways, the 5 of us hunkered down. We got the booth built really quick, and then we went and got some tacos
Cross
across the street.
Yeah,
And then
that was awesome.
Jeff and Aaron, being the good employees they are, promptly went to bed after dinner, and we had to run upstairs to do our syndicate hangout, which got put onto our channel because
Sorry, guys.
we couldn't get it to link through the syndicate. So
No.
it was kind of like you guys got a bonus video.
Honestly,
and a
that
lot
was
behind
like
the
a
scene.
behind the scenes.
Oh, that was
so what happened?
behind the scenes. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
What's
Except
up,
me,
John?
I slowly faded into the background because that's Ethan and Ada's show. That's a show that we do on the syndicate that is, you have to be industry in order to get on.
Correct.
So you guys kind of got a glimpse of the craziness that goes on behind
But you
the
guys
doors.
saw like all these
You
people.
met everyone.
Yep.
That was actually really cool because
was
you got
really
the
cool.
opportunity to meet a lot of the
Like
the best of the best.
Tom Miller. Oh my God, yeah, that was
dude,
right there.
Yeah.
Awesome guy, man.
What's the name of his shop?
Huh?
Music
Mu-
Car?
Music Car Northwest. Yeah.
Yep, up in the rainforest.
Yeah. Christopher McNulty.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's up, John? So we had John Dewar was the next night we had to go, and that's where we got the shirts.
Yeah. He
So,
made the shirts. Yeah. That was a cool shirt.
Which was this Modern Media Geeks. So he does websites and more than websites. It's way more than websites. Trust me, check it out. If you need some web support of any kind, Modern Media Geeks are the guys you want to check them out. They were the sponsor of the Syndicate T-shirt this year.
Yep.
Thank you very much for that. We had a lot of fun.
Marty Dean.
Speaking of Marty Dean is Aussie Iron, so we brought him up. They gave away a couple awards. What's up, Robert Van Hoyt?
What's up?
They gave out a couple awards. He was one of them. Chris Bennett got one. It was really cool. But one of the things I picked up, which was my award for being me and partying with some more money because, I'm a sucker. So hold that.
Right there.
So now I have the big guy and the little guy. It was like this will last about a week. I just wanted something a little bit lighter, and he makes both, so hey, why not? So these are the Aussie Irons. They're not butane, they are electric. So you charge these things, they last about a week, and they get hot within 15 seconds, and then they cool down just as quick.
Correct.
They're phenomenal. We're gonna review these. We just need to play with them some more and have some fun with them. They're really cool, and these are Aussie Iron, and you can find them at AussieIron.com.
Yep, and he get an award from the syndicate.
I said that.
Yep.
Component set. All right, we're going to get to that component set thing there in a minute. So Bill's talking about one of the pictures. So we had the opportunity to meet some other YouTubers.
Yes.
And Mark being one of them from Car Audio Fabricator.
Like you guys saw.
So we got a picture. Okay, so let's switch here and we'll pull up that picture real quick.
Hang on.
So we'll talk more about that website that was playing in the background. Go ahead and pull up your picture.
There you go.
Flip your phone. All right, so what we got going on here, let me zoom in just a little bit if you guys didn't get a chance to see this. He is really that tall. This guy is a giant. So we got Brian from Mobile Solutions, which we'll talk about that in a minute. And of course you have me wearing our new DNF tool drawer shirt, as well as Fernando wearing his Run DNF tool drawer shirt. No sound.
No sound.
What are you talking about? How's there no sound?
Well, one.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hang on. Did you plug it in?
Yeah, it's in. We got sound. Yeah.
I don't know. Let me know if it's sound or not.
Yeah, no, we got sound. Anyways, AussieIron.USA.com.
Thank
Do you
you.
have a charger?
Thank you, Marty.
We got the charger, so it's good.
He said he's gonna send me a new shirt. That's pretty cool.
Oh, one that's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
keep the
Sorry.
phone on.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we got to meet Mark, which was really cool. Super nice guy. He was hanging out at there's sound. Okay, thank you, Shaughnessy. Install Ninja. You guys
Install
got to
Ninja.
meet him, which is another thing. We wanted to have him come on so you guys could figure out who he was.
Yep.
So that was a lot of good there. Mark hung out at the Mobile Solutions booth because, as you know, Mobile Solutions is a big sponsor of Mark's channel. So if you're unfamiliar with him for some strange way, by all means head over to caraudiofabricator.com.
Yep.
Check him out. He does builds. He does cool stuff. We also had him on the interview show, which is really good. And then also we met.
Hang on.
Oh, I like the red 5. That guy. Speaking of the red 5-star T-shirt, let me zoom back in on that one. We got to hang out and do cool stuff with Steve Mead. That's right. He was there supporting D'Amore because he just came out with those cool new amplifiers. And dude, all right, let's. So Steve, this is hanging out in the bar. We spent a lot of time with him. He had a crazy weekend. We had a crazy weekend. It was a lot of fun hanging with him, talking with him. Apparently, him and Fernando are new buddies. I almost felt kind of jealous because I think he wanted to take you away with him. I think he was trying to lure you out to California.
Hey, man,
he was like,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
He's the coolest guy, honestly.
Like, come on, man. He's my buddy.
Okay, so let me tell you what was, for me, the coolest thing of this trip. That was able to do the class.
We did do the class.
Do the class and hang out with Steve Mead.
There's no question about it. Hanging out with Steve was definitely one of the funnest things. Yeah, Mark was nice. We sat and talked for probably 45 minutes. Yeah, they're both. I didn't get to meet Steve. Yeah, next time, bro, I'll hook you up. I'll introduce the two of you. But no, hanging out with Steve, getting to meet him, super cool dude.
Yep.
Apparently I'm bleeding today. Super cool dude. Everything you'd expect. Nicest guy in the world. There's no question about it. It was really nice to hang out. Okay. We're gooing over him at this point. So. Let's move on. Mobile Solutions, as I said, we picked up a new Mobile Solutions big ass bit. That's the easiest way to say it. This is the big template cutter here. It's got 4 giant ball bearings on it. It's a 1/2-inch shake. Look at the size of this. So what this is made for is when you have to stack things on top of one another and you need a lot of surface.
Yeah.
So as you can see, you have a huge amount of area here that you can use to ride the bearing on. I've been wanting one of these, so we got one of these from them. 4 ball bearings, pretty nice. Head over to Mobile Solutions.
Hey, Carl from Manchester, UK.
And you can pick one of these up.
All right.
Now we said we were going to give away some free stuff. Before we talk about that, yes, we'll get to that in a minute, Ray. We have some free stuff. So what we're going to give away is 2 of these. These are going to be like cool little prize packs. What we have is a Mobile Solutions little backpack here, a couple Mobile Solutions stickers. We have a Rockford Fosgate license plate sound treatment, as well as the Knowledge Fest commemorative 5-star lanyard. So we got 2 of these to give away today. So what's going to happen is in the show comments, all you guys that are commenting, we'll get to that in a minute, Shaughnessy. We're going to pick 2 winners, and we're going to ship. We'll notify you. I'm going to have Haley, like she did last time, pick 2 winners. And you guys, I'll notify you, I'll IM you, and you'll get them. And then we also have a set of Rockford Fosgate sunglasses, just like last time. So today, we're going to be giving away 2 of those prize packs, as well as the sunglasses. The sunglasses will also come with a lanyard, so you'll get a lanyard too. So anyone that comments, you can say anything you want, the weather, the high, the whatever. As long as you've commented in this, you're eligible to win. We're going to go back after the show, and we'll pick 2 of you, and you'll get an IM.
Now, you're giving away a red 5-star shirt?
No, Christian. You can get it at Teespring/store/5-star, though. All right, so what is going on behind us? One of the joys we had of going out there is, like I said, we got to talk to a bunch of vendors. Mark was out there from iData, the guy who keeps giving us all the cool stuff we get to talk about. One of the things that he showed us and was like, it's okay to show. This is their new beta software for their website. And the reason why I thought it was relative to us, there again, let me zoom in and I'll show you.
Right there.
This isn't a fully functional website yet, but you can see right here where it says Dash Kits. And why that is cool. Oh, back out. Oh, there we go.
Right there.
So we'll come over here to Dash Kits. We're going to scroll down. So like right here you have a cool Mustang. And they make the Mustang kit. If you grab this, Okay, so if you've ever wanted to know what the
How it
kit is
looks.
going to look like in your car, they've gone ahead and done that for you. So all their kits that they're going to be making are going to have on the new website, this ability to scroll. And I think this is pretty cool because most of the time people are wondering what this is going to look like in my car, and now you can see. So that's really the reason why I've had this up and running in the background. I wanted to show this to you because we got time. We spent a lot of time with Mark. We spent a heck of a lot of time with Phil. Phil, my buddy. Phil!
I like
that I
Phil.
kept screwing
Yeah.
up and saying, Mel!
Yeah.
All
the time.
the
I
time.
like,
It was terrible.
Oh my God.
So that was cool. Now, come Friday, the classes started, and we got up really early, and that was a lot of work there. Let me tone this back down a bit. Okay, and so we went live. We did some Instagram.
Yeah.
We wanted to do more, but we were running around so bad.
I think we run more than last year.
We did. But the nice thing about this one is that we actually learned a lot as far as no time spent with that at all.
I was
you were
like
just as busy as
gone.
we were. I
Yes.
mean, let's be honest. You were just as busy as we were. And we did spend a little bit of time together. Besides, we'll be doing Disney soon enough, and we can hug it out then.
Actually, everybody saw you saying, please, people, please.
Oh, yeah. Shut
Please.
Uck up. I said uck. I said uck. F was quiet.
That's awesome.
So Friday it was classes, and we went to Andy's class with Eric Freeman, who keeps popping up in here. Eric talked about, it was all about sound and how the factory is integrating, how the factory builds into the car. So a car that has a premium sound system, how that is, what their thought process is behind it, and how we should be. That's not true, Richard. I did not.
No.
And how it should be integrated in. Eric did the I'd say the keynote, but the opening for it, and he talked about some of the things that you need to think about while adding into a car.
Correct.
I gave him our cool little high level to low level adapter that's all burned up to help as a visual aid. It was kind of nice. Hung out with Randy Shorts, who sat next to me.
That's pretty cool.
Out of Colorado. He used to live here, so we're buddies from the good old days. And we both had it. So Friday, we went out to eat that night with Bill Freeman from
Bill
MAG
Freeman.
Cells and Sajecki, which we talked about that.
And by the way, that was
Eric
my
is the
birthday.
man. Did you have that picture still? What'd you do with the dessert picture? So, as a joke, Sajecki, being the humorous guy he is, told everyone at the restaurant it was Fernando's birthday. When he got there was a card waiting for him. This was a really expensive steakhouse, so I got chicken.
Oh my God.
But they brought him out a really nice dessert platter as a birthday thing, and we all ate off of it, and it was just like, oh my God, this is like, oh.
Okay, so that was not my birthday.
No, it wasn't your
just to
birthday,
make
but
sure.
they told me, it was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. So that was Friday night.
That was Friday night. So now we went to bed early-ish that night.
No.
Yeah, it was like 2.
That was like 2:30.
It was 2 because we went up to the room at 1. By the time we got everything,
Showered and everything.
Yeah, and got
2:30.
everything packed ready. It was about
Exactly.
2:15. Anyways, it was better than 4.
Yeah.
So then we woke up early. I did not go running that day because I felt the extra hour of sleep would probably make the presentation go a little bit better. We couldn't record it because one of the things is you have to go in order to be there. So as much as I wanted to record it, I didn't. It was a packed house. Bill put up some pictures. I should see. I don't know if I have the pictures of the presentation, of us doing the presentations. You know where they're at? Yeah. Okay. You look for those. So we had like 260. Was about 260 people showed up for the class. Only to be trumped, of course, by Randy's class because Randy was talking about DSP, which he had about three something. So it was a lot of fun there. Okay, so let me zoom back in, and here we go.
Little bit.
So there's
there you go.
That
Right
good.
there, right there.
So there's Bill. There's Eric. Is that Eric?
Eric, that's
There's
Eric,
Eric standing right there. There's your boy JC.
JC.
Don't remember his name.
Patrick.
Is that Patrick?
That's Patrick.
Okay. Johnny's right there.
Johnny's right there. Yeah.
somewhere in the back is where Jeff
His
was
body
sitting.
is right here next to it. So yeah.
My wife was sitting over here out of frame. So one of the slides we did, I accidentally instead.
Just do it
Oh,
like
oh,
that.
there's
I
more.
think
Hold
I-
on.
I think
Let's
I
go to the
have
next
another
room.
one right there.
This guy was my wife.
Yeah.
Great guy. Caught my spelling error and
Okay, so
told me all
this
about it.
is the shirt, the Syndicate shirt.
That's the Predator.
There's the
That's my boy, the Predator. You guys saw him in the show from.
yeah.
He's not the Steelers fan from Pittsburgh, so that was cool.
Yeah.
And then I was at the
Okay,
booth.
that's
That's
it,
audio
that's at the
control.
booth.
So there's D'Amore with Steve Meade. This is their booth that they hung out. They had all the tools and all the amplifiers, and of course all the distribution blocks. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right,
And I'm one.
Dude, slow down, killer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Okay.
All right, let's.
What do you want to do? What do you?
Just
just
put it
leave
to
like
sleep.
that.
Ju-
That's
okay,
it.
just put it to sleep. So the class went off really well. Of course, we ran out of time, and it kind of stunk because I'm apparently long-winded. Who knew?
Yeah.
But we got enough of the information out.
I
that
know
we wanted
that
to
was
get off.
gonna happen.
We knew it was gonna happen too. I mean,
No, but like literally, I knew that
Of
was
course
gonna
you knew it
happen.
was gonna
I was like,
happen.
dude, just cut it off, man. Come on.
So it was, but that's okay. Everyone that we got a lot of positive feedback from it, so that was great. So hopefully they'll invite us back to do it again. Maybe, you never know.
That would be cool.
D'Amore amps. You'll learn about it
yes.
soon enough, Christian. So that was Saturday. After that, we hooked up.
Stevie Wonder. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mark, yes, Mark. We know it's Mark. I just call him Predator because it's just easier and he thinks it's funny. So if I can make somebody smile, it's all the better. How long was the class? It was an hour and 20 minutes, and we pushed it to about an hour and 25. And then us, Aaron and Mel from AMP, all from AMP Global,
started helping
we
us.
all just like had to pick up all our cameras and laptops and stuff and quickly get it out into the hallway. And we just packed all the bags out in the hallway. So thank God those guys came. And then we all went to, Mel had to take off, but Aaron and us, and then two of the other guys showed up, and we went and had some
Alex.
brunch. We didn't get mimosas, but we had brunch, and then we had to head back over for more stuff. And I think by that, was that when the show floor opened?
That's when they
So then we
opened,
had to head
literally.
back over and do the showroom floor. So we had all our equipment with us from the class, so we just quickly went over, and then we set up to do the MEA video,
¿Qué onda, Juan?
which I
Alex.
thought this year with the new microphones sounded great.
Yeah.
We're going to work on positioning. We need to do a little bit of work on positioning. We're going to change that up if we get there again. If we get invited back to do another one, we'll change it up a little bit. Put some tape on the floor, and we'll get that all squared away.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I just don't want that up there, so I'll go ahead and switch them back to this.
Okay.
So then after that, they had the classes. So we hit some more classes.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night, what did we do? Saturday night. Oh, poor buddy. Saturday night I went to Hard 8 with Aaron and Jeff, and really good barbecue if you're ever
Oh my God, that was an amazing barbecue.
It took a railroad train right through Fernando. Oh my God.
What happened.
This poor guy, he was just he got railroaded. There's no doubt about it. Saturday night
was still there.
is where
I
they
was there.
They did the bottle exchange, but when we got back, Jeff and I hung out in the lobby in one of the chairs, and Jeff got up and left. And then I always screw up his name from Audison, came and sat down.
I don't remember his name. Yes.
And then, so I talked to him for a couple hours. And then Aitor came and sat down. I talked to Aitor for a couple hours. And then I got done with that, and I went over. You were talking with Ricardo from Monster.
Yes.
And then you got up to run away again for the 50th time.
50th
so
time,
I went over and I talked to Ricardo from Monster.
Yeah.
Who he's a YouTuber and also Mexico City, Mexico.
Yep, Monster Cave.
Yep, and then Lorenzo, thank you. Yes, it was Lorenzo.
No.
Yeah, was it Lorenzo? Yeah. So talked to him for about 2 hours, and that's where the Kingpin thing came in because they do trainings with Kingpin.
Yeah.
Jason at Kingpin.
Yep.
So they had just done some trainings early in the year, and they developed a class that they were working on. And one of the things they're going to do is expand upon that.
Yep.
They're thinking about opening it up to something other than Audison dealers, just to make it more fun.
Kingpin is in Vegas.
Yep, Vegas.
Yeah.
And I had mentioned the polarity testers, so I went ahead and we had some with us, so I gave him one. They're going to do a class. They're going to hand out Lumis, and they're going to teach everyone how to use them, so it was really cool there. And, of course, I had motive to talk to him too because I
Lens.
want to get one of the HDs to review because it just came up with new software for the Bit HD, and I was like, I'd love to play with one of those for a little bit. So just like the Forza we got, we're gonna try to get one of those so we can show you what a really expensive DSP can do. Yes,
Yeah,
Jason
Jason
Krantz.
Krantz. Yep.
And so that wrapped us up. So at the end of the night, I sent you back to the room. It's
That was
about
like
3:30 in the
3:30.
morning.
I'm like,
it's
I'm
me.
out.
It's Chris Bennett. It's
Earl.
Earl from Earl's, the little screw down terminals. Those are the ring terminals that have the 3 holes. His name is Earl. They're called Earl's. And then it was the head designer of WaveTech. It was the 4 of us.
Engineer.
The head engineer. What did I say? Head tech?
Whatever.
Yeah, he's the engineer. He's the guy that builds and
Designer?
designs all that stuff
Okay, well.
of WaveTech.
Yeah.
And the 4 of us were just sitting there talking, and I was like, I gotta go because I need to get some sleep.
Yeah.
So we headed back up to the room, most powerful DSP available, and that's why I want to get my hands and play with it and tell
Yeah.
everyone about it because there's a lot of neat stuff that thing does.
Okay.
Now, so that takes us to Sunday.
Yeah.
Now Sunday morning we got up there again, went to a couple classes, moved around a bit, headed over to McNulty's class on
Yes.
lasers.
Yep.
You stuck in that. I dipped out real quick because I needed to run over to Ada and Ethan's class,
Yeah.
take a couple pictures for them because they take a couple pictures for us. So I wanted him to be able to post it on the Syndicate. So I dipped out a little early so I could take some pictures there. And of course, as soon as I walked in, working. Oh yes, Bill Freeman.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
mhm. We're gonna have Ken
yeah.
Ward here. Pretty excited about that. Of course, as soon as I went into the classroom, they were asking questions about video, and I was the video guy over the weekend, so we talked a little bit there. It was a lot of fun. Went to a really neat class that Ada, Elias, and Carlos Ramirez from MBS, and I'm sorry, if Ada, if you're still on, please put up where Elias works. I don't remember the name of his store, or if you know McNulty, go ahead and throw that up. And it was a really cool concept where they took the class, divided it into 4 groups, and they gave us a problem and we had to solve it. So like we got stuck with a 2019 Land Rover, and we had a $10,000 budget, and we had to find out an integration solution and come up with a stereo for that amount of money. And it was non-premium, and so we had a lot of fun there. And then I got to present because they had to pick someone in the group that would go up in front of the class and talk. Oddly enough, no one else wanted to do it, and they were all like, "You can do it. You're that guy." So that was
Garrett Davies,
interesting.
what's going on, buddy?
There you go. Thank you. And what state is he in there, McNulty? So it's safe and sound. I'm thinking it's up there where you guys live. Ken did train at the store. Oh, there you go.
That's pretty cool. There you go.
That's Educar on
Yep.
Facebook is his page, and that's where a lot of us hang out when we have questions.
Yep.
Just installed the RP4 with your YouTube video helps. Cool, man. I'm glad.
That's awesome.
We did quite a few on
Yeah.
those. Yep, Carlos at MVS.
Hey, Jason. How you doing,
Jason
man?
Kranix, what's up? So that
Campaign
takes
is
us
in the
to...
house. Oh, hang on. Let me show you this.
You got something?
I got something that he did. He gave it to me. So.
Oh, you're hiding out. Okay. So anyways, that takes us to Sunday. We're already on Sunday, so we went to a bunch of classes, did that. And then, okay, so Sunday's the day that got away from us.
Yeah.
We were planning on doing a show Sunday. Oh, yeah, there you go. You didn't even peel it off yet.
No,
They're
because
not
I'm
even
gonna paint
see
it.
They're not going to see it.
They're not gonna see it. But
Not gonna see
anyway,
it.
this
So,
is
this is a big laser piece right here that McNulty, John Brettel of Atlanta, and Jason Kingpin made.
Yeah.
And he's gonna paint it. So they had a glow forge there. That was total waste.
Yeah. Anyway.
And so that was fun. So they made Fernando made him a giant Kingpin thing. So that was pretty cool. They were handing out little keychains. One of the nice things, they had the Glowforge there, so that those guys are going to help us. If you are into Glowforge, or any of you guys want to learn anything about Glowforge, there again, Kingpin University is the place to go. They got a training coming up in September where they're going to have Glowforges, they're going to have lasers, they're going to have John Brettel, Christopher McNulty there, and from Driven. John is at Cartoons of Atlanta, right? Is he at Cartoons of Atlanta? I think he is. John Brettel, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
So there we go there. So there's
Yep.
a lot of stuff going on.
What's on, Nick?
And okay, so now Sunday rolls around, and about 4:30, we were gonna film the second show on the show floor, but we got stuck in talk. Not stuck. We had a bunch of other things we had to do. I had to talk with Casey from Morel, and that was important. Met his beautiful wife Natasha, who apparently handles all the back end side of things, which, if I need something, I know now I need to talk to her. So had a great time talking with them. Yeah. Great guys. Got to see the new carbon Virtus Carbon Integra, and hopefully we're gonna get one of those here soon to play with. So you guys know the really thin Morel speaker. They make a coaxial now, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. She's gonna get us one of those, and hopefully a hat, because I begged her for a hat. She forgot them. Or
I got a water
she didn't
bottle.
forget them. They just got forgotten.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun there. Now it all so Sunday got taken away, but to back up just a little bit. Casey had his car there.
Yes.
And it had Maximo's in it.
I never have the chance to hear it.
I know you didn't have a chance to. He had basically a $2,400 system in there in retail.
Hey, John.
And what's up, John? And so we got to. I got to hear that. That was the car I wanted to hear, and I sat in there, and it was done by the guys that won.
The guys that won.
The guy, the one that won most improved retail. Hold on. Keep talking. What? Okay, yeah. I'll come back to that.
Hey,
who'd you get to hear?
I hear, of course, Tony.
Tony D'Amore's car. So what did it have in it? Do you remember what it had in it? What about that?
They have his amplifiers.
How many?
3.
6.
6 amplifiers.
Good call though. He had 3 subs.
Yes, 3 subs. I hear
Handcrafted. Okay, sorry. Handcrafted was the company that did that. Handcrafted Auto Marine and Off Road. And they did a phenomenal job. They made these cool little pods up in the front of the dash.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I can't remember who did Steve's. Was it them too? I don't remember. I'm sorry, the D'Amore car. But so you got to hear that. I was absolutely in love with Casey's car. I could not believe he actually had the Alpine DSP in it.
Yeah, that's
doing
what
the whole thing.
Yeah,
and he had a Halo 9, and
really?
Of course he had a Halo 9, and then he had 3 amplifiers in the
What's
back.
Up, Mark?
So, yes, handcrafted. Yes, thank you. So those were the guys. Yes. That's where Handcrafted is, so definitely check them out at Handcrafted. They did an excellent job on that. And you got to hear D'Amore's car. I didn't get to hear that, so I'm going to tell you straight out, the Morel system won for me, but Tony's car probably stole the show because I didn't get to hear it, but everybody that heard that car, hey, Haley. That's why I was short, honey. I had to get to this, I'm sorry.
No.
Everyone that heard D'Amore's car was like...
Okay, so... The imaging, it's in the front.
I wasn't worried about the imaging. No one talked about imaging.
No.
Of
but
course
like,
it was in the front.
But like on the driver, right in front of you. So I'm sure like Sujeki will be happy if he can hear that.
Yes. Oh, it wasn't off to the center?
No, that was not to the center.
Can you? Yeah, okay. Yes, we can. We went early, kiddo, because he's got to go to the movies tonight. Anyways, so... The one thing that everyone said about D'Amore's car was like you play it at a level that is like, oh my gosh, and then you go like, he goes, no, turn it up, and he's like, wait, what? What's up, Cody?
Yeah. What's up, Cody? JC?
You turn it up and it's like, oh my god, like it was just so incredibly loud and so incredibly like, shoot, that's crazy. No, the Canadians won this year, man. Canadians stole the show.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Earl is from Louisiana, and he's like the Cajun chef. He's a bit much to...
Hobson Show, yes, I'm going to watch that.
So, but Earl is cool. He's an excitable guy. That's the easiest way to describe him. He's an excitable guy.
I think he's more than excited.
Oh, gosh, dude. You got some bro hug up on you big time from Earl. I mean, big time.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy? Steve. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Steve? We were just talking about the trip and whatnot. We were talking about Tony's car, and Fernando pretty much said, hands down, that was the best car of the weekend. and I didn't get to hear it, but I'm gonna go with him because he's always right. So, yeah. All right. So that takes us to 5 o'clock Sunday. The show starts at 6:30. We hadn't eaten anything since breakfast, and at breakfast all I had was a banana. I don't know how we made it that far.
I didn't even eat
center,
nothing.
Damn it. So Sajeki likes it over here, and we like. Anyways.
Yep.
So you had. I was gonna say I don't think you ate anything because all I remember you walking out was a bottle of Coke.
Ted. I just
what's up? Earl is the best. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
you know, let's talk about Earl for a minute. Earl brings Earl can walk into a room, and no matter what's going on, the room is going to change.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, you can't help but just like, I like that guy. That guy is just like, he is Louisiana bottled up and just goes, The only other guy that is close to that amount of energy is Frankie.
Oh my God! Yes, Frankie.
Frankie was on the live show.
Yeah.
Little guy about yay tall from Jersey. Works with Artie, sales rep, and
he was.
Frankie is crazy. He belly slid down the hallway. I mean,
I don't know how.
That guy is just off the charts. Nuts.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we ended up we had to get some food. Fernando's tummy was still kind of like going like this, so we ended up just having some queso.
Yes. In the bar.
Yeah. So we had some food. We had some queso and chips in the bar. We got joined by Ernie.
Ernie and I forgot his name, man.
Anyways,
I'm global staff.
Yeah, pretty much.
They came out and we hung out.
I feel bad. I suck at names.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. But he ended up having to leave because his wife had to go to emergency surgery. Not Ernie, but yeah. So that sucked.
Yeah.
Ran up, got changed, and now we take it to the beginning of the show where we talked about the show itself. So we had dinner, we watched the show. If any of you guys caught the video, just in case you were wondering like whose head was in the back that kept doing this, that was Marty Dean. He sat at our table. We were at the Ant Global table.
Yeah.
And it was, I said, hey, come sit with us, and he sat down, and we all hung out, and we had a really good time.
Yeah.
And then Sunday night came around. Now this brings us back to Kingpin, because a big shout out goes to Jason, because clearly I was upset because my name didn't get up there. I was not upset about winning because that didn't bother me. Just being recognized was what I wanted. And anytime, as I said, anytime you enter something, winning is cool. This was our first time doing it. I'm a realist. Whatever. I didn't, we'd never made a video for this contest before. We just made our video, which a lot of you guys have seen. We didn't know what we were doing. We made a video that we thought you guys would like, and that's that. Next year we've learned, we know better. We'll do something different, and we'll give it a shot again.
Yeah.
But I was a tad upset, and Jason took me aside.
Yeah, Kingpin
took me aside, sat me down, and basically calmed me down.
Yep.
And it was very nice. I was very appreciative of him for doing that. He put everything in perspective for me. And that, which was great because that allowed me to go on and have a really good night. Because after I got done talking with him, we worked our way back into the bar, and we ended up, that's when you spent some time with Steve there.
Yep. I was talking with Steve.
And that's when Eric and I ended up, you took off and I went over and I kind of, Eric and I kind of surrounded Steve so that, it was like, and then, so here's the funny part. So we're talking with Steve.
Yeah.
And people were coming up and like, Steve and Dean are together. Let's get pictures. So it was like, Steve and I hanging out getting pictures.
Yeah.
Some guy comes up to me and goes, hey man, can I get a picture with you? And just kind of like did this to Steve. And Steve's like, but I'm Steve. And it was funny. And I was like, yeah, sure. You don't want Steve in the picture? And he's just like, who? And I was like, okay. And then he left, and Steve goes, dude, man, that guy shut me down, man. He'd been taking pictures of everybody all weekend.
Dude,
and,
yes.
One guy. And I was like, I'm sorry. I mean, I felt flattered. It was kind of funny. But no, and there again. And then, so, dude, let me tell you what, Texas has a hard out at 2 o'clock, man.
Yes.
It's like, 2 o'clock, get out. And they got this little guy, a little bit taller than you, that is like, rocked up, and he comes in there and is like, it's 2 o'clock, everybody out.
Oh, like
out.
when he say
get
out, it's
Okay,
Ow.
and now here's the funny part. They
No.
have an outside part of the bar. Doesn't matter. You can't be outside. You can't be anywhere in the bar. You got to go on the other side of the fence. You got to get the heck out of there. They want you gone. And it's like, wow, okay, slow it down, killer. You could stand in the hallway until the wee hours of the morning, which we ended up doing. So, it's 2 o'clock when we exit the bar.
Yeah.
We were hopping out with... oh yeah, still there. We were hopping. We were catching a drive to the airport with MAG, so Bill and Sajeki, and
Yep.
oh, that was Sajeki's guy. That was the guy we went out to dinner with. That was in the picture.
I say Patrick.
Patrick. Jeez.
Oh my God. Yes.
Still tired.
Anyway, just
let
keep
me explain
going.
why my brain isn't fully functional yet. So, Sajeki says meet us in the lobby at 4 o'clock a.m. to catch the flight because we had a 6 o'clock flight to get back here at 9. I thought that would be a good idea. It was a direct flight, so we could go to bed. So, we're talking in the bar, and we got John Brittle,
Yeah.
McNulty,
Yeah.
and
Jason. Yeah.
American Soundscape.
Yeah.
American Soundscape. Do me a favor, head over to YouTube and check out American Soundscape.
Yep.
Soundscape is the name of the company.
American Soundscape
American
is the name
Soundscape
of
is the name of the
YouTube.
show.
Yep.
They started a new show. It's a lot different from us. It's a lot different from us. But it's car audio. It's really cool. They've done an amazing job at editing. It's more filmed like a TV show, unlike ours, which is more filmed like a Discovery Channel kind of learning thing. Theirs is filmed like a TV show. He's done amazing work on it. They got a half dozen or so videos up there right now.
Dan. Yeah, that's right.
Dan, thank you.
Yeah.
Dan is a guy, former Installer of the Year award winner, I think, or Trusted Tech. He won something, so he's been down that road before. Really great guy. We spent a lot of time talking. He's got a lot of things going on, and they do some amazing work there, and it was pretty cool. Yes, thank you, Dan, it is.
Thank you.
And then his guy, his partner, like you, got engaged this weekend.
Yeah.
So, what's his name?
He was running for Installer of the Year
but what's
too.
his name?
I'm
drawing a blank. I hate it when I put myself on the spot. Anyways, he got engaged this weekend, so that was really cool. Did it in front of the fountain. That was awesome.
I want to glow force.
I want to go for it now. Don't you? Right?
I have one over here.
Well, go to Jason's class and you can learn all about it.
Exactly.
McNulty and John will teach you about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Chris Ott was down there with us. So I don't know what happened. We're hanging outside.
There you go.
Pierce.
Pierce.
Thank you. Pierce got engaged this weekend.
Yeah.
So we're standing there talking, all right, and we're talking about marriage. Because
Retailer of the Year.
Yes, thank you. Retailer of the Year. Thank you. And Pierce. Cody. Thank you, Cody. So I was congratulating Pierce and telling him, "Hey man, good job! Congratulations on getting married. That's awesome." And then we're talking, and something came up, and I was like, "Dude, I've been married 25 years." And Pierce out of nowhere goes, "25 years? I'm not even that old yet." And I was like, "Dude, how old are you?" And he goes, "I'm 23." And I was like, "Damn, I've been married longer than you've been on this planet. Holy cow!" And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, the gray hairs just started like ding, 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 ding. I was like, man, I hate being the old guy in the room.
And we get a Soundscape shirt.
Got a Soundscape shirt, American Soundscape shirt for the tour that they did. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, that group slowly but surely started to thin out. McNulty popped out of nowhere and then popped back in.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah. So McNulty got put on a old. All right, real quick. Remember McNulty and going on a scavenger hunt. So Marty Dean and I are upstairs when we're doing the live show. All right, and we're talking, we're having a good time, and he's like, "Dude, man, I just turned 47," and I looked at him and I was like, "Dude, I've been 47 since June, man. What are you talking about? I feel old." I'm like, "I've been old, gosh." I was like, "Man, I hate being the old man in the room, but dude, you're not that old." And he was like, "You're younger than me." And he's like, all right, I win. I was like, all right. So McNulty disappears because he has to go on a scavenger hunt because, like, he lost his glasses, hotel room got locked, his phone died.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, McNulty appears again with his bag over his shoulder, and I was like, dude, where'd you go? He's like, I've been on a wild goose hunt. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So we ended up in the bar, and we got there. Okay, anytime. The last guy to go asleep on all of these is going to be Chris Bennett. I'm going to tell you right now, that guy does not sleep. Almost 25 also. Right? Yeah. Steve's, 25-year club, buddy. Anyone that could put up with me or are you? Anyone that can put up with anybody that does this for 25 years, they deserve sainthood. That's for sure, because it's tough following around the crazy stuff that we do. That is no doubt about it. Oh wait, what does he say? Oh, wait till my wife sees. Dude, like I said, don't show your wife. Don't show your wife. So, I was telling Steve.
Post it.
I'm not even gonna tell the story, Steve, but don't show your wife.
Oh, he's
man.
gonna tell the
Don't.
story.
I'm only 24 years old, right, Marty?
Yeah.
Right. McNulty's the most dangerous dude now. Yeah. So, anyways, we hung out down in the lobby.
Yeah.
And it was funny. We weren't the earliest ones to leave. There was other guys that were leaving too. Yeah. But we had already packed. So like before we left to go to the dinner, we had packed our bags. So the only thing I had,
everything was ready.
I brushed my teeth.
Yeah.
We grabbed our bags, went back down to the lobby, and then we all took off. But we thought it would be best if, like, there's no way we're gonna get any sleep. So we didn't sleep at all. So Sunday started at 7 something in the morning, and didn't end until we got on the plane Monday morning. And of course, we're on the plane, and like anything else yet, we didn't go to sleep.
No.
We got on the plane. We had hopes of watching the rest of the movie that we had started watching, which was Captain Marvel, and that didn't happen. We both passed out. Like, Fernando literally sat down in the seat. He's the only guy I know that could sit up and pull and cross his legs, other than a kid in the seat. You pulled up your legs and like sat Indian style in the plane seat. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know? So that was hilarious. I didn't even know I'd fall asleep. I put on Phil Collins, the orchestra one that I have, A Hot Night in Paris, and put that on really low in my headphones. And the stewardess kept coming by, like, do you want stuff? And like waking me up, and I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And then she comes by,
nope.
And she's like, you want a drink? Oh, yeah, ginger ale.
No.
And then she comes back, and I'm trying to stay awake for her to bring back the ginger ale. I'm like falling asleep, and then she's like, sir, and I was like, oh, because I had my noise canceling on. So that was crazy, because he's
what's up, Joshua? No, I was like, nope, just let me go to sleep.
Yeah, right? No doubt. Finished asleep before loading.
Yeah.
Dude, that was rough. Because Shaughnessy kept popping in and out all the time too. I mean, I don't know if he ever got to sleep.
Child.
Dude, left 12:30 on Sunday.
That's crazy. Wow.
I would have. I mean, if we could have got away with leaving, but I got home, and I went to sleep. The only thing I did was post create havoc on Facebook.
Yeah,
and went back to
exactly.
sleep. But other than that, everything went well. So if you missed the beginning of this video, please go back to the beginning. And we talked about who won. It was my pick to win, so I was very excited about that. And that was Nick Frazier. Won. Trusted Tech was the guy I wanted to win. He's a super nice guy. Go back and listen. Give him some love. If you're in Massachusetts, definitely check him out. Tim Bailey won Installer of the Year. Correct. There again, super nice guy. Awesome fabricator out of British Columbia. The Canadians stole the show. There's no doubt about it.
Shaughnessy's happy now.
Shaughnessy's happy.
Yeah.
You started it, and they all came and followed you.
Hey, Aaron,
4 a.m. finally
Jeff,
called it.
Thank you for everything again.
Aaron, lots of thanks there. Jeff, I got a letter coming to thank them.
I feel better with my stomach right now.
And our host, of course, was
again.
Amp Global. We had a great time with them, as always. There's a wonderful host. We sat up. We talked with some other vendors that we're hoping to have to talk about this year. For next year, there's going to be 4 Knowledge Fest next year. If we get invited back to speak, that would be wonderful. We're really looking forward to that. Yeah. We thought the feedback on the class was really good.
It's pretty cool.
So that's nice. So if I didn't tick anybody off too much, then we might get invented. We might get brought back. Yes, he is. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. What's up, Clint? Terminus Cup news. Okay. Steve made a video of trying to pull his terminal.
Yes.
I hope you can post it so
when you pull it apart?
When you try to pull it apart, and then I pulled it apart.
I sucked at it. You listened to what he said, and then it was like, I was just
like, boom. Yeah, Neo Terminal Cups.
Dude, let me tell you what.
Awesome, man.
So Steve's got the thing down. So like when you see him in his videos pulling those Neo Cups cups apart. You know, he just makes it look simple. Like, you're almost thinking, I don't know if that's going to hold. Dude, you could pull a car with this thing. Like, if you're trying to pull that thing, it's no Apple terminal where you just bump it and it falls off. Nuh-uh. You gotta have that move down where otherwise you're just going to be dragging that box across the car. That thing is incredible. And let me tell you what, if, you know, you guys that watch these pages and you see those fuse holders, there is nothing like seeing those things in person.
Yeah.
The amount of work that goes into those things, holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, he does himself no justice when he just holds those things up and you got to see those CNC machines. Dude, wow, those things are pretty intense.
Yeah.
No, Jason, thank you. We had a great time, and thanks for talking me off the gun turret there. I was ready to hit the grassy knoll for sure, which was right down the street, by the way, so it was easy. But yeah, you got anything else? Did we forget anything?
Man.
We talked about that. We're going to do the giveaway, so anyone that commented on here, I'll get, and Haley picks you, we'll go ahead and we'll get you the prize pack, which is...
Correct.
There again,
license plate
from Roadkill, some Mobile Solution stickers and backpack, and of course the 5-star commemorative lanyard for Knowledge Fest Dallas. As you can see, we only have a couple left. Those are actually going to go with me to Oklahoma.
Kicker, Oklahoma.
When we go to Kicker, that's coming up on the...
Thank you, Steve, for everything, bro. And I will send you a message because we got to talk and everything, so...
17th and 18th, so 16th, 17th, and 18th. I'll be at Oklahoma doing Kicker. We're going to do a live show from Aussie Iron T-shirt.
Aussie Iron T-shirt.
We're going to be doing a live show there. We're going to have Fernando, the gentleman that designed the Kicker key, is going to be filling in for our Fernando. Hopefully that's the plan anyways. And we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll get to...
Thanks, James.
We'll see how it goes. But that's what's coming up. Lots of fun there.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then... Dude, we got some really cool interviews that are happening that are going to be coming up.
Yep.
Some really great guys that are going to be coming on the show. That's going to be awesome.
Yep.
We just got a lot of awesomeness going on. Thanks, Steve. Had a great time. There again, had a great time with Steve. Had a great time with Mark. It was neat actually meeting other guys that do the YouTube stuff and being able to talk stories about YouTube.
Yeah.
Steve gave us a couple ideas that I'm really excited about trying out. Because he's way better at this than I am, that's for sure.
Yep.
So that was kind of neat. This isn't up yet, so you guys can't go check this out, but if you guys think it's a cool feature, make sure you tell us that it's a cool feature, because Mark would just be tickled pink to know that you guys thought that the new iData software is pretty dope.
No, we don't film the video class because they don't want to give that. All the purposes so you can actually go to these events.
Yeah, they're real particular about
and
that.
And that's all good.
So it's okay. It went well.
Yeah, that was
We had a good time.
Like you guys see the pictures.
I don't think you guys would enjoy that much, because the whole idea behind it was to try to convince people. Like, we have this platform and we have a lot of experience in doing it. The purpose of the class was to try to help other dealers and installers and stuff like that to get their message out, because that's the #1 complaint we get from you guys. I wish there was people in my area that cared as much as you guys, showed as much passion and devotion to the brands and products and installation techniques as you guys did. And I can guarantee you, everyone that was out there today is full on board. They do stuff like that. People were coming up to us nonstop throughout the weekend going, dude, I love what you do. You've taught me new thing. I love how you do your wiring. I've learned a lot. We've implemented things like ABS panels and Fernando Fancy Fuse holders. Spy cam next time. So that was great. You know, there was a lot of neat stuff there. And what we wanted to do was come up with a class that would help them to get their message out, so that, you know, if you're in their area, you can find these things out. You know, a lot of the times these shops are really close and tight, and they don't talk outside of their. If you don't come in, you don't know. And the whole purpose of the class was to get them to get on board with making videos that talk about them and show people what it is they do, so that, you know, if they're in your area, you can go to them. You know, as much as we love you guys to drive to us and all that, because it's fun, it's cool, and it's neat, if there's somebody that's closer that can do the same quality of work and give you that same experience as we can,
go.
So
why not?
that was the purpose of the class, was to get that type of thing going, and hopefully the feedback we got was really positive, and that's cool. So like I said, hopefully they'll invite us back to do that again.
Also, I want to give a shout out to all the Spanish people. They actually went to the Knowledge Fest.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a lot of people now, the Spanish community. So
Are they going to be doing class? Oh, no, in California they'll probably definitely
they're gonna
be doing classes.
like Ricardo
Which you
and
gotta do
Giovanni
class.
and all. Yeah, exactly.
You got to do a class. You're not going to do a class.
No, I know.
When is your next class? Hopefully be in
Next year.
California next year.
Yeah, next year.
But that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
All right, guys.
thank you guys for tuning in. We hope this answered all the questions you had. Hey, Derek. Oh, is Derek on here? Oh, wow. Up there. You remember Derek.
Derek.
Yeah. So we hope this answered all the questions you had. Please, if you get an opportunity, give those guys a shout out. They did an awesome job.
Deserve it.
They deserved it.
They were the same.
We learned, like I said, we learned a lot. And we know what we need to do now for next year. Well, we don't really know what we need to do, but we'll at least have the opportunity to try it again. Yes, we're better.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. We got a lot of advice. We'll get some more advice. What's up, Derek? And we'll have some fun. We'll do some more next year.
Definitely.
And I keep telling him he's got to run, but he keeps telling me no, he doesn't want to. So
I don't want to. It's not like
I just keep telling him he's got to do it, and he won't. So you guys need to encourage him to do it. I'm just saying. Until next time, guys.
Bill, thank you so much for everything. Also, MAG Sales for taking us. Bill, Jackie, and Patrick.
I want to thank Amp Global for sponsoring the trip. And with that, we'll say goodnight. Thank you for watching.
Thank you,
this
Aaron.
nice Tuesday
Thank you,
night
Jeff.
Knowledge Fest recap. You guys be good, be safe. We'll see you back here Saturday. If you're watching this on the rebroadcast, don't worry. We have a couple prize packs we're setting aside for you guys. We'll figure out how to get over there. As long as you comment it, you'll be qualified. Have a good night.
Later.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye.